Despite a national dialogue and ceasefires announced by the Sudanese government and the Sudan Revolutionary Front, distrust between both sides remains an obstacle to peace in Darfur. The UN Security Council was warned about the current situation on the ground and the impact of Sudan's recent counter-insurgency operation.
The overall security situation in Darfur remains precarious and unpredictable. The operation, which involved a series of violent ground clashes and aerial bombardment, led to over 104,000 newly confirmed displacements.
Moulay said fighting has left more than 2.5 million people displaced. He said attacks against personnel from UNAMID, the UN African Union mission in Darfur, have also increased, and that the government continues to restrict access to aid deliveries. But Sudan's UN ambassador defended the country's efforts to stop the fighting.
In April of this year, presidential and parliamentary elections took place all over the country, including the 5 states of Darfur, proving right the presumption that success in holding elections that are not disrupted by incidents of violence in the context of an internal conflict situation is indisputable proof of the return to normality in the conflict zone.
The ambassador expressed concern about attacks against UN patrols, but also questioned the relevance of the mission and the accuracy of the number of displaced people cited by the UN. He said delays over aid deliveries were a result of non-compliance with Sudan's custom rules. Previous attempts at peace talks have failed, and talks launched this month by the Sudanese president were boycotted by opposition groups. However, a separate African Union-led meeting scheduled in Addis Ababa in November may be more promising. Li Lingtan, CCTV, New York.